Your one ChatGPT email just drank a full bottle of water by one study's count. Google says its own AI prompt cost 5 drops. Here's what makes that gap matter to you. One AI answer does not drain a reservoir. The unsettling part is that a tiny, hidden cost gets repeated across millions or billions of requests. Start with the number that went viral. In a 2024 analysis with researchers at the University of California, Riverside, the Washington Post measured what it takes for ChatGPT to write an average 100-word email. Running GPT-4 at a typical American data center, that one email sweats off more than a standard bottle of water. Here's what makes that gap matter. The Post framed it carefully. That number is not a permanent meter on every answer, because water use shifts with the model, the data center, and the weather. And that caution is exactly why the next lab's number looks nothing like it. In a recent publication, Google put the median Gemini text prompt at about 5 drops of water. Google reported that 1/4 of a milliliter figure as its most complete accounting, not a cherry-picked best case. It looks like a flat contradiction of the bottle, but that comparison is the real trap. Here's the part nobody screenshotting these numbers mentions. The studies are not measuring the same thing, different models, different data centers, and different accounting boundaries. Google measured Gemini inside its own production system, while the Lee and Wren work tried to estimate a broader AI water footprint, including direct and offsite water use. So the honest takeaway isn't 5 drops or 1 bottle. It's that comparing them head to head is the mistake. And zoom out from one prompt, and the real pressure isn't the chatbot, it's the build-out. A 2026 paper called Small Bottle, Big Pipe argues U.S. data centers could need hundreds of millions of gallons a day of brand new water capacity through 2030. The authors frame it as a public water system problem. A data center doesn't just sip water once it opens, and that reservation is the cost nobody prints on a per email card. So what actually matters for you, and it isn't your email habits. Water is local. A liter pulled from a stressed aquifer is not the same as a liter in a rainy region. A 2026 Guardian analysis found that 517 of 809 planned U.S. data centers were in. You can't choose which data center answers your prompt or whether its cooling water is drawn from a community already running dry. Which is why the bottle versus drops fight is the wrong argument. The bottle was always a warning, not a conversion table. The real question is where your prompt is computed and who else drinks from that pipe. Stay patched.